Abusive girlfriend gets arrested for the first time. Doesn't take it well. Ow. Ow. Yeah. I like things like that. I like when the bad people get what they deserve. Let's go with that one. Shall we? People will come for you. Yes, I know. I know. It's the usual.
On March 8, 2026, officers responded to a call in reference to a domestic dispute.
We got it at 5.
Of course.
Hey, did you call?
Yeah, no.
That's fine.
You come in.
TV 55 to 54.
I ain't even.
Nobody's got weapons on? Who's all in the house?
This is 4 people. Man, I know the call. You alright? No weapons here. Check me. Go ahead.
No, you're good. I'm just back up a little bit.
Oh,
Can I talk to her, whoever called?
come on. She's right here.
Just have her come to me.
Hey, the police here for you.
I'll talk to you after.
The situation is already crazy. It's already crazy. Because there's a guy there. He is there, and she is there, and the cops don't know what's going on. The cops don't know what's going on. So they are like, what's going to happen here? Am I going to be ambushed? Because that's a possibility. They don't know if the guy here has a weapon. They don't know that. They don't know if someone's there. Someone is over there. Jesus.
No, I'll just let her know the police here for her.
Yeah, I'll talk to you after something. We're good.
Evidence and stuff if you want to see it too.
We're good. We're good.
Cop has tattoos.
Okay. You come outside with me? Yeah. What's going on?
Okay, we woke up this morning and like he was, I guess like
It's was in the doorway.
I guess I suspected that he was just like messing with my phone or anything, so I asked him, and I guess he didn't like the question or whatever, and he was just like, no.
You asked him what?
I asked him, did he like go through my phone or anything, and he
Ooh. Does she look like she would abuse someone? Well, stop looking. The thing is, there's nothing here that where I would look at that I would find, you know, oh yeah, that looks good. There's nothing.
He was just like, no, he didn't, and stuff like that. And I was just like, okay, you just get out of my room then. Like, I really just don't want to be bothered right now. So he came back in there trying to talk to me, and I was just like, I don't want to be bothered. Like, I don't want to talk. And I was on my phone. He snatched my phone saying that, basically that he wasn't gonna give it back. He had paid for my phone. I didn't give him back the money for my phone. I'm like, the money's on the phone. I can see the money from my phone. And so he just like he's like holding the phone over there. I'm trying to get the phone like out of his hand or whatever. And he started pushing me off him. I called my mom. I'm not about to fight with you early this morning about the phone.
I'm going to be taking somebody Curtis right to the Wawa 3640.
Yeah. The phone is in my name. It's my phone.
So the phone's in your name,
Yeah.
and he snatched it. Why?
He snatched it. Why? Because he said that he paid for the phone.
Okay, and what started him wanting the phone from you?
Okay, so he paid for the phone, and she says, so I guess it's a present. That's my guess here. She's not even looking at the policewoman. Yes, because she's lying. That's what I guess here. She's lying.
Because he wanted to talk or whatever. He was just like, I was just like telling him to get out. And he was just like, give me this fucking phone. I'll pay for this phone.
Okay, and the argument started why?
Because like it wasn't even like he was just
over here.
because I said, oh, did you go through my phone? That's all.
Okay, you asked him if he did. Okay.
Yeah.
So he took the phone. You were trying to get the phone back. Did you hit him, scratch him, punch him?
Scratch him.
Did anything physical occur?
It's going to be 918 Northwest 13th Avenue.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what he has on live video. I don't know what he has on video or whatever the case is, but
Okay, but nothing physical occurred between you two. Nobody hit each other.
No.
Nobody has injuries.
And I'm like, yeah, he ended up giving me the phone back. He seen that mom was calling the police and told him to get out.
Wait. She called the police? I don't believe that. Let's
Okay, but nothing physical occurred between you two. Nobody hit each other.
No.
Nobody has injuries.
And I'm like, yeah, he ended up giving me the phone back. He seen that mom was calling the police.
That mom was calling the police. Her mom was calling the police? Where's her mom? Wait, what? Why would what? Is her mom in the apartment too? Or where is she? Did that happen earlier? And they went to his place? What's going on here? I'm confused about the timeline.
And told him to get out because we're not together. And I was telling him like, oh,
So are you guys exes?
Yes, I was telling him like, get out.
Does he live here?
Yeah, he was living here before.
How long has he been staying here?
Like when we moved in first
About
together.
1775. Do you need a different call or just put it
And
in
he
one?
ain't been moving out. And he's saying that
Is he on the lease?
he's co-applicant, yes.
Okay, so I can't make him leave. I just want to make sure nothing physical is going on. Did he threaten you at all?
Wait, they're both on the lease? Oh, that's bad. His mom was probably the one speaking on the phone with his son. With him? Yes. Most likely.
Okay, what's going on about a gun being present?
No.
A gun.
Does he have access to weapons?
Not in here, not that I know of. I don't know.
Okay.
Not no guns in here.
Does he own weapons that you know of?
No, not in, no. I don't know in general, no.
Okay, because the call that we received said that he has access to a firearm.
Yeah, last time, no, he said that when we first got here, he said that he was going to shoot somebody or some case, but I've never seen a physical gun or know if he owns a physical gun.
But none.
If he owns a physical gun, what other type of guns are there? Non-physical? She ain't very smart, ain't she?
That you know of inside the house, nobody has access to
None in the
weapons.
house, none around me that I know. No.
So no threats, nobody struck each other.
No.
How were you trying to grab the phone from him?
He was holding it out, and I was just like right here in front of him, trying to just grab it.
Just grab it. You weren't touching anywhere else on him. You were just trying to get. Did you even touch the phone?
No.
And were you able to
I
grab his hand? You couldn't reach it.
No, I couldn't reach the phone.
Okay, so there was no physical contact between you two. Okay. Do you have an ID on him?
It's in the house.
He's inside too. They're calm now.
Oh, fuck. I was so close to asking, is the cop alone? She ain't. Good. Because you don't want to be alone in a situation like that. Oh, no.
I mean, I'm gonna show the police evidence. I didn't touch her.
There's no allegations of that. There's no allegations of that.
Okay, well, wait.
About it.
Come on here.
Yeah.
All right. So what's going on? What started this argument?
Okay, let me tell y'all what's gonna happen. So first off, me and her are going through a little breakup right now. That's why the bedroom and the TV is in the living room. Okay, the last issue, I'm gonna tell y'all like from the jump. I'm not gonna start off just by today because you're not gonna understand it. All right. So from the about a couple weeks back, me and her we broke up. So she went through my phone and found a girl that I was texting. The girl that I was texting was a girl that I cheated on her with. We've only been broken up for a week, and we was kind of, taking stuff slow, but I didn't, see it that way. I seen that as we was going to be done forever, and she felt like I was doing so quick. So boom, that's why we were right here in this situation like that. We got into a big argument.
Oh, they were on a break. He was talking to another girl, and the one in pink got jealous. Okay. Because she was taking it slow, and he was seeing it as it's over. Okay, yeah, makes sense. Things like that happen if you don't talk.
A lot of stuff had happened that night, but nobody was hurt. Me and her came to a talk. We apologized about everything. We had an understanding on everything. Okay, boom. Ever since then, we've been cool. Even if we, get into a little argument, or if she feels some kind of way, she'll come to me. She'll let me know what's going on.
So as far as today goes, what started the argument today?
What started today is she woke up this morning and
Around what time?
I'd say about what time is it right now?
12:15.
That's probably I'll be able to with the Main Street 12th Big black man, white shirt, black man.
Some guys on her Instagram that she got from the club last night, and I didn't do that. When I came home, I was drunk, I was straight to sleep, and when I woke up and even went to the bathroom.
So they were at the club last night. Okay. Yeah. can see how things could escalate from there.
Do anything. She woke up and seen me do anything that I did. She watched me go to the bathroom. She laid back down. She watched me get up, walk out the room, and then she laid back down. I didn't touch any of her stuff. And on top of that, she changed her password. She even let me know she changed her password. So when, I don't even want to be on because we're not together, but we kind of still stay together. So I know if I go to your phone and I see you take care of another dude, I'm gonna be hurt in some kind of way. So I'm not gonna do that. So I tell her, I'm like, India, didn't go to your phone. I'm being honest with you. I'm not crazy jealousy ex. That's gonna, go do your shit and act crazy. When I'm doing my own thing, talking to people.
So, what did you do after the argument ensued that had to do with the phone?
So what had to do with the phone? So she, when she was, I was trying to talk to her. She wasn't talking. I was trying to get her attention. She was just texting her. She was texting on the phone. So I picked the phone up. I snatched it. I was like, "Hello, can you talk to me, please?" She was like,
Like, was it in her hand or on the table?
It was in her hand.
In her hand? Okay.
So I picked it up. I was like, "Can you talk to me, please?" She was like, "Give me my phone." I was like, "Can you just talk to me, please? Like, just talk to me." And then she was like, "Give me my phone." I was like, at the end of the day, I bought this phone, so really this is my phone. So I had the receipt. And
He kind of has a point, right? He paid for it. She's just using it. So, yeah, if it wasn't a present, it's his phone. So, yeah, he's in the right. Also, interesting here that everyone is calm. Everyone is calm. They called the cops. Everyone here is calm. Thank God. You have seen body cams, right? Where people aren't dead. They immediately escalate things. So far, everyone is calm. Especially the guys. They're super calm. They're just, yeah, whatever. Which is great. Thank God.
I have to look for it, but I literally just got it like yesterday. I bought that phone cash. You go to the store and Gainesville, they'll run back the camera. They will show you me pulling the money out of my wallet and giving them a pen for that phone. So that phone is mine. It's just she got her Apple ID in that phone. But anything else that she brought for me, she took back. I'm not like that.
Oh, it's an Apple phone. Oh no, not Apple. Oh. Fun fact, an iPhone costs about $10 to make. The components and the material it's made of, $10. And then they sell it for 1,000. The more you know.
If you want the phone, have it. You keep it.
Okay, so once you grabbed the phone, what happened after that?
Once I grabbed the phone, she rushed after me. You don't know if you can see it. I got straps on my neck right there. Can you see it?
Oh,
I can feel the burn.
1824.
See, maybe a slight red mark right there.
Yeah, so she lunged at me like this. She said, "Give me my motherfucking phone." I said, "Bro."
Where was the phone at while she was doing that?
It was like this.
Like that? What hand was she using to grab you? Was it right hand or left hand?
I want to say her right hand.
Okay.
I want to say her right hand. She's holding.
And you had the phone in which hand?
Like this.
In your right hand?
Like this.
And then she grabbed you with her right hand.
She grabbed me like this. I'm like, "Bro, if you want the phone that bad, you can take it." I said, "It's not that serious. Just send me my $8 back." She grabbed the phone. She called. And then she called her mom. I said, "Because I know, because our officer already let me know this one, so I know that if you want to stop somebody from calling somebody, that is a problem." So I already knew firsthand not to do that. So I ain't stopped her from calling nobody. She wanted to call her mom. I immediately walked out the room because I'm not going to jail for trying to hold you hostage.
Okay, so she was grabbing her neck. You had the phone up here. Did you just give it to her after that?
I just gave it.
Okay, so
I didn't even give it. No, I laid it down.
other than that, did she touch you anywhere else?
So she assaulted him. Because that's what this is coming down to. She assaulted him. She was the one being aggressive. He wanted to talk to her, and she immediately went, "Oh no, attack mode." Yeah, that's sadly the norm these days. That's the norm these days. With some kinds of people. I hope that I don't get lynched for saying that. the policewoman is asking the right questions? Yes, because she's trained to do so. Literally, she's trained to do so.
They know, but I have pictures of
Okay.
I got, listen, look at this bite mark on my back. This is her right here.
Where?
You want to see the bite mark?
Up there, yeah.
Yeah, that's
It's
her.
pretty scarred.
She did that. She did that. My TV that's broken. She did that. She cut and bleached up on. You know,
So she bit him. She just at least damaged the TV. Okay. So we have already established that she's the violent one. Aggressive and violent. Okay. Let's be very honest here. That's what I expected. If a man calls the cops because girlfriend or wife is, you know, there's a dispute, then we all know what's going on. There's already a history. In basically all the cases, there's always a history. Also, the same goes when the woman calls. Funny is when the woman calls and turns out she's the aggressive one. Oh, those cases are always great.
he was asleep. I went and woke him up when she started putting her hands on me. And I have a video in my phone. And when I set up the phone and started recording, she hurried up and sat back down because she didn't want me to record her putting her hands on me. I said, you want to hit me? I said, no, don't stop. She wants to sit in the bed. Oh, I don't give a fuck. I'm going to call the police. Don't call the police when I set up the phone. Because that's what the officer told me to do last time. He was like, when I told him, the first time, this was months ago, when we first moved to this apartment.
Did you hear that? They had the police at their place before, and the cop told them to set the phone up to record. Oh boy. Oh boy. We are establishing here a massive chain of behavior. A massive... Wait, that sentence didn't make any sense. But I hope you get what I mean. We already found out that there's a usual behavior of what's going on here. Who's the aggressive one and who is the one who's the victim, right? Man, I feel sorry for that guy. It's not in a pathetic way. Oh, he's pathetic or anything like that, but because I grew up in a neglected in a household with neglect and abuse, and my half sister also was abusive to her children, so I can see this shit everywhere. I can smell it.
And she called police on me before. He told me next time that happens, because it's always going to be a he say, she say. He said, pull out your phone and record. I put on my phone and record. She always seen me record and on me again.
So after she did that, you brought
I literally dropped the phone and said, if you want to put your hands on me by the phone, you can have it.
and then you walked away.
I walked away. I came outside the room door. I shut the room door. She locked it. That's when I came down here, got on the phone, and I went and got him. And I told him that everything that was.
But he didn't see anything, nothing like that. Okay. Come here, let me see your neck. Take a picture. No, you're good. Right there, You're good.
7275
I even have a picture of the bite mark from the first day she did it. And his girlfriend.
How long ago was that bite mark?
That bite mark,
Hey, are you in the area of 900 block?
Okay, what was the
13,000.
scenario behind that?
That what I just told you when she went to my phone and found out I was texting her.
But how did she bite your back, though?
She literally jumped on top of me and bit my back because we.
What the? She jumped on him and bit him in the neck? What? That's literally behave. That's what Gollum did with Frodo. Oh my god, she's a Gollum. She's a little Gollum, but she didn't bit him his thumb off, his finger off, but she bit his neck. Oh my god. Well, she kind of looked like Gollum, so matches. Kinky girl, yeah, very kinky.
Yeah, we got into an argument. She started bleaching and ripping bring up my clothes. So I tried to go in there and grab whatever I could get, and she didn't want me in there. So she jumped on my back. She telling me to get out, and she bit me. So after she bit me, I got off me. I just left for a few days.
The whole thing with the
Turn around,
phone
let me
where
see.
you said you set it up to record her yelling at you, when was that?
That was that was
today?
Yeah, that was
So this all started at 8 a.m.
around like I
Do
said
you
about.
have your phone handy?
It's right there.
8 or 9?
Like I said about 9 to 10.
Okay, when did she put hands on you? What time was that? Do you know?
He went from 8 to 9 to 9 to 10ish. That was stupid.
I don't know. I didn't have no phone.
Was it right before she called?
Yes, right before
Okay.
she called. She put her hand literally, she lunged at my neck, and then when I told her I was going to call the police, she hurried up, got on the phone with her mom, and then her mom
Okay.
called the police.
Turn around, let me see
Oh.
the bite mark.
And if you go check her, no bruises, no nothing, because I do not put
I think I could see it over there.
my hands on you.
Okay. Well, she's not saying you did. She's not saying you did anything like that. I'm just trying to figure out what's going on.
I respect her for that, and I'm not trying to, say all this to put her in a bad spot because I felt like she was going to do that to me. I'm telling y'all the truth. I don't want her to go to jail for putting her hands on me and shit like that. But I know how her mother is.
So here's the thing. If there's probably
I can guarantee you that girl comes from a single mother household. 100%. How do I know it? Because, oh my god, I might get cancelled for this. 75% of the households in the Afro-American community are single mothers. Or it was the kids go. How was that? The households with kids, 75% are single mothers. Something like that. Which, by the way, is also the percentage of Afro-Americans in American prisons. I wonder why. It's exactly that. Which, by the way, is true in every country, everywhere in the world. The prisons are full of children of single mothers. The more you know.
cause and there's a primary aggressor, someone gets arrested. Because it's not up to you if you want to press charges. The state of Florida, when it comes to domestic violence, somebody has to go, essentially. Okay? So I need to talk to her again. Did the girlfriend see anything?
No.
Where was she?
Yeah, that's his girlfriend.
Yeah, no, I'm saying, did they either of them see
Yeah,
anything?
both of them was in the room sleep.
Okay, they were not present for any interaction.
This all happened in the living room?
No, this all happened in the room.
In the bedroom. The bedroom door shut. All right. What wall were you up against?
Right behind the door.
So like right behind the door, like the door is here?
Yeah, like see the door like right here. On the corner.
Okay. All right. I need to talk to her
Will you,
again.
yeah, go in there and talk with her.
Okay.
Hand him his phone, please.
Okay. So you were trying to grab the phone from her. Okay.
Wait, do I see that correct? That apartment has several bedrooms and they have all their own bathroom and restroom? Oh, that's so good. That's so good. Man, I'm jealous.
I'm not placing you under arrest. I just have to read you this so you know your rights. Got it? Okay. All right then. So I'll just explain to you what I have so far. If you don't want to talk, that's fine. You obviously said nothing was physical. He just explained to me that you like grabbed his neck a little bit and tried to grab the phone. Okay. So like I said, you don't want to talk to me, so I'm not gonna ask you any questions or anything like that. It's gonna incriminate you. Okay. Did he touch you at all? Did he physically hit you? Anything like that? Do you have any injuries? Anything visible that I can see? Okay. All right. Just hang tight in here for me. Okay. I was gonna ask her straight up. Did you put hands on him? So I read her mind real quick. She's like, I don't talk. I don't talk. So I was like, all right, but he's got consistent injuries, so. All right. So a few things are gonna happen. Okay. Like I said, you didn't want to talk. That's fine. You have your rights. Everything like that. Based on everything that I've seen and consistent injuries with what he's saying and the marks on his neck and his back, I do have to place you under arrest for domestic battery, okay? Do you have anything in your pockets? Okay. Do me a favor, turn around, face that wall for him, put your hands on your back. Put your hands together like you're praying. That way it doesn't, facing inwards, like that. No. Face your palms together. Together. No, like this. Yep. It's just so it's more comfortable. Alright. Stay here. Can you do DV paperwork for him?
I'll bring it.
I am so surprised so surprised that this didn't escalate. I'm so surprised. Yeah. I'm so surprised. I want to say that maybe this happening changes her to the better. Because she seems she seems, well, it's with the police, so it doesn't really matter. I want to believe that she has potential to better herself, you know. Americans are crazy though, yes. Good outfit to be arrested. I wouldn't say it's cute. I mean the top, yes, but the pants, no.
Alright, yeah, forward it. Well, as long as you got it in place, yeah, that's all. I just want to make sure. I'm sorry. Thank you, sir.
The pants aren't cute.
Alright. Slow down, slow down a little bit. You're good. Slow down a little bit. You ain't got no rush, look at the 18 on and everything. You're not gonna make it a horrible ride. Sometimes things happen. So the way that it works with the state of Florida, okay? Yeah. When there's injuries and there's a primary aggressor that can be determined, an arrest has to be made. You understand what I'm saying? Yeah. Okay? Alright. If there's anything that I did not find on you, I just let everybody know this, okay? If there's anything I did not find on you and it's found at the jail and it's anything that would be considered contraband, it's a felony, okay? Now's the time. Do you have anything else concealed anywhere that I can't see?
I think I got something in my wallet. I think I got a little bit of weed in there.
Do you
A
have
little bit
medical
of
card?
weed.
Alright. Not worried about that.
If it needs a little bit, take it.
I'm recovering it. Yeah, I'm not. She's being under arrest for domestic battery today.
Look at her. Yeah. Definitely single mother.
What did she do?
So, hold on.
I don't know who called the police because this is not the first time.
He's got scratches all over his neck. He's got a video of her who's been hollering at him. Our hands are tied. She didn't want to tell us her side.
Exactly, like any other victim because y'all talking.
Well, no. She did tell me her side. At first,
she was covering for him because she didn't want him to go to jail. That's why she was
okay,
saying.
but at first she said
back.
she did not place hands on her. Okay, and there's marks consistent with that. By the state of Florida, we do make an arrest. I determine primary.
She's taking her stuff every time and taking her stuff.
Yeah.
We gotta go.
It's gonna be a while before we can bail her out. She just comes real.
Well, she's gonna call you when she gets to the jail.
We
All right.
just drove 30 minutes.
But that's what I'm saying. She will call you when we get to the jail. All right.
I called the police to this thing. She keep taking her stuff.
All right. Can you feel the AC back there? Yeah.
Man. That wasn't even close to be crazy.